The Ujjayi breath is so important to our practice that we are going to revisit it. One of the most important things with this breath in the work we are doing of supporting conscious awareness to move around our bodies and to use the inner vibration of breath to support changing our emotional vibration, more important than if we breathe in and out through the nose or mouth, is the relationship with our throat. We should breathe in a way that we feel the air massaging our thyroid gland, the thorax, the glands inside the throat. It does not matter so much if the air is coming out the nose or the mouth. Although this is still important in the broader sense, right now our priority should be ensuring we feel sensations inside the throat. You don't need to practice these exercises so often. They are simply designed to help you understand and master Ujjayi breathing, to help you integrate it into your life and integrate it into other practices like yoga or sports, or simply including them with a meditation or relaxation practice before sleeping. So let's go back through the basics. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. And low in the throat, so no Tarzan, remember? Nose, mouth, relaxing the jaw, so bite your finger. Now it gets a little more complicated. Nose, tongue out through the mouth. First slow, and we can also do this fast, adding Kapalabhati breath, or breath of fire, also known as shining skull breath. Breath of fire is a great cleansing practice, but used too often with too little knowledge, it can actually deplete our energy. So just be mindful and acknowledge how it's affecting your own energy system. Learn by doing. The more you integrate it slowly, instead of trying too hard at the start, the more it can energize you instead of depleting you. Learning by doing is often better than being told, but in these cases, it's important to go slow so the changes in our breath and body guide how our practice evolves. The nectar technique allows us to connect the circuits in the microcosmic orbit as covered in the previous videos, and this is touching the roof of the mouth with the tip of the tongue, or if your tongue is long enough, curl it over. Some yogis can go a step further, curling their tongue back towards their tonsils, almost pushing it up against the sinus and the nasal area, or even back down their throat. But for me and most of us, simply curling the tongue back and placing it on the roof of the mouth is enough. So we can try nose, nose, slow Ujjayi breath. Nose, nose, fast Ujjayi breath. And then we can add breath of fire. Tongue out. And slow. When you have the mouth open and the tongue out, you really need to remember and often apply effort to breathe in through the nose. And when you do, see if you can notice how much your stomach gets involved. We are looking for more combinations of breaths, de-armoring, recharging, and transformative breaths to train our body with. So in practice, we have more options to flow between. without thinking about them, to help unwind our physical and emotional bodies back to an inner alignment, the inner alignment that we can manifest our desires from. Once you've de-armored your pelvic floor and can move through all of these different Ujjayi breaths in a self-practice session to both further de-armor yourself and move your own energy, you are well on your way to using these practices to generate bliss in the body, a multi-orgasmic body. And if you have a partner or a non-ejaculation practice, then it is also time to see how de-armoring and these de-armoring breaths can start to be incorporated into your sexual and love-making practices.